Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco. In the last episode, we took on a tornado with 3 faces, known as Sandman. That was unexpectedly annoying. Today's episode will require us to venture back into the gritty world of Spider-Man Noir. Now, by gritty, I of course mean a word that sounds like gritty, but starts with a different combination of letters. I've always sort of known that this level was going to suck. It's my least favorite level in the game by a hefty margin. And, well, without too much further ado, let's just get on with it and show rather than tell. Yes, that's fine. Normal mode.
Next on my list, Osborn's right-hand monster. A sadistic circus geek who grew to love the taste of raw flesh. Like his namesake. Call him Adrian Toombs. Call him Vulture. Call him whatever you want. I'll always call him the bastard who killed my uncle. And not just killed. Hungry. What's the matter, Toombs? No humans around for dinner? You can't escape me, coward.
Yeah, so apparently the Spider-Man Noir continuity is, you know, actually super dark. We hadn't really seen any major developments to this effect so far, but I would say that definitely counts. Alright, now for anyone playing along at home, one thing that we're going to want to do in this first section is avoid touching the ground at all costs. There's a challenge on the Web of Destiny that says... Actually, can we see it yet? Let's take a quick look at that. Web of Destiny. So our first challenge, yes, uncertain grounds. Perform 5 consecutive takedowns without touching the ground in the first area. Now, if you only had to do that anywhere throughout the level, it'd be a little bit easier, but no. You only have this first section in which to try and take care of that.
Gotta move fast if I'm gonna keep up with it.
I'm pretty sure consecutive is also Spider-Man Noir speak for do them without getting detected at any point, which is a real pain, considering that not touching the ground means a lot of wall crawling with terrible camera control. Makes the task a lot more difficult. Yeah, like, the camera control overall in this game is fine. The biggest weakness is definitely...
Spider-Man's just a...
Get him from here. Turn around. Turn around. I can. Look at that. That's neat. But yeah, in general, I would say that the camera control in this game is pretty good, but on walls, it's not so good. And for some reason, that feels worse in the Noir sections.
Freaks me out more than the Spider-Man.
But
yeah, okay, sure.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little quiet. Want to focus, make sure I can get this last guy. Don't spot me. Oh, you son of a... Oh, well. Luckily, that counts for some reason.
You are on the good road.
Where'd he go?
I guess consecutive in this case does not mean the almighty do it without getting caught. Which usually most
Don't let the bed bugs bite. There's no one better.
Keep an eye on him. Nail that insect. He's right there.
Of course.
Okay, sorry about that. Unexpected. So, as I think I was saying, usually in this game, or in the Noir sections of this game, it sort of suggests, like... Oh, I forgot there was another guy here. Hey, guy. Meet the ground. But yeah, so for example, this new challenge on the Web of Destiny, that it's already hinting at. Which one is that? Not this one. Not this one. This one. Stealthier. Take down 7 guards in a row without raising an alarm. Usually when you have a challenge to do X number of takedowns, unless it's like, do X number of like specific takedowns, like takedowns from being perched or against a wall or up close, whatever. Unless it specifically mentions a type of takedown, it's usually like, do this many takedowns without someone spotting you. Apparently for this first thing, Uncertain Grounds, it's just do 5 of them without ever touching the ground. Still difficult, but not as difficult as I thought that was. So let's take a look at the Web of Destiny while we're here. Silent Swing is do 5 swings in a row without touching the ground or being spotted. There's a really easy section of the level to do that in, and we won't worry about that until then. Cloak and Dagger, win the first fight against Vulture. Big surprise. Like a Shadow. This is a specific section of the level later on that I hate. Beat the Train. It's not as straightforward as it sounds, but it's not difficult. This one, as I've sort of implied but haven't actually said, Stealthier is take down 7 guards in a row without raising an alarm. The annoying thing about that is if you ever change sections of the level, it restarts your count. So you can't do like 6 in a row and then get the first guy in the next section. It'll just be like, no, you didn't get any. I've never heard of you doing takedowns without being detected. It's really kind of frustrating because I've had that be a relevant distinction at certain points. Hold Still is silently, no audible S as opposed to the silent S. Silently slam 5 guards against a wall while standing on the ground. So, yeah, for some reason that one's kind of tricky in this level, because there's multiple occasions where like I'm standing up against a wall.
Vulture's Triggerman.
Doing a takedown, and the game just sort of says, no, you're not doing a wall takedown, you're doing something else. Like, there's one section of the level where that should be really easy, but it's not. Haha! Took that guy out without the guy standing immediately next to him noticing. Which is fairly impressive in my book. I feel like someone would notice that, but hey, they didn't, so yeah. Now, I really dislike this. I mean, I dislike everything about this level, but about this particular section of this level, I have a special hatred for just like. You're gonna see that? It's dark, maybe you won't. Eh? Oh, that's lame! Come on! I made it through the whole takedown, and then, like, right as I finish, he, like, makes up the fact that he can see me. Oh, I hate this level so very much. What was I saying? Something about something. Oh, yeah, there's this, like, enormous freaking improbable spotlight in the middle of this, like, vacant alley. And I loathe it because, A, there's no reason for it to be there, and B, it makes this section of this level unbearably annoying. Like it would... Okay, there aren't a ton of places where there are 7 guys in one place to do the 7 takedowns in a row without being detected. Like, that's really hard. And fine, it's a challenge, it should be hard. But like, oh, come on, really? Okay, somehow he didn't see me. I'm fine with that. Just gonna go here. You're not gonna notice me. You're not gonna notice me. There we go. But yeah, there's not a lot of places where you can try and do the 7 takedowns in a row. This should be one of them, but this, like, enormous spotlight makes it essentially impossible. Like, it's so unbelievably difficult that after, like, 30 attempts in my practice run, I just gave up on it. Like, I just don't believe it's possible unless you're awesome at this, which I'm not. I'm, like, pretty good at this game. But, like, you need to be awesome. You need to be absolutely awesome. Pretty good is even probably generous for a description of my skill level. But, you know. I'm playing this game, I'm the one doing the recording, so I'm gonna say I'm pretty good at it, because I might as well. Some of you may not have a frame of reference for how hard this game is. And might actually think that I'm pretty good, or beyond pretty good. I like to think I'm pretty good. So yeah, here there's like an enormous spotlight, but by this point in the level you've taken care of all the enemies, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
Hey guys, don't suppose I can get a glass of milk?
Sorry, pal. But I got something here that'll get you good and hammered.
Does Notre Dame know?
Alright, so here's a section of the level that is timed. It's super fun. One of those things I said is true. It's not the fun part. Nothing in this level is fun. What I'm doing now is checking to see what relevant combat upgrades I could buy with the spider points I currently have access to. Gonna buy this one because I like my YB moves. And, ooh, do I have the Noir charge yet? I forget. Is it? Wait, these are the quick charges, so it would be before this. I'm sorry, I can't focus right now for some reason, so I'm recording this anyway because I really need to get this done so I can upload it tomorrow before, like, midnight the next day. Let's get the quick charge for Noir. I'll very rarely use it, but when I use it, I'll be glad I have it. So, here's my charge move. It looks like this. Yeah, it's not that exciting. So, let's do the charge again. Oh, that's right. I forgot. There is a challenge in this level that wants you to use your charge to hit a bunch of people. I forget if you have to do it all at once, or if you can do it incrementally. God, I hate this level. I hate everything about this level.
I love a good scrap.
What? Okay, you saw that, right? My fist was all glowing with charge, and it just didn't attack at all. Like, that time I missed, but like before, I held it down, and like that. Held it down, is glowing, I released it, it didn't do anything. Is that the one I'm looking at? Web of Destiny. Punchy, hit 5 enemies with charge attacks. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. And what's really stupid about that, and not cool, is the fact that you don't see that on the Web of Destiny until, like, one of the opportunities to use it has already passed. Because, like, I want to say there's only one other, like, fist fighting section in this level. I'm pretty sure I'm correct about that. Which means that if you go through this whole bar section without seeing that, like, you will just, like, miss an opportunity to do it. And, like, I don't know, you might even just miss out on being able to do it in the level. Which is stupid and annoying. Yeah, I could be doing this better, but I'm not. There's just this one guy here right now. I want to get this level done as quickly as possible. Playing smart guy dodge him won't necessarily help me, and it will take more time. So more guys come in, they have grenades, they're lame grenade guys. One thing I really don't like is that Spider-Man Noir's YB move doesn't really deal with crowd control. Like, it doesn't help you take out a swarm of enemies that are attacking you, whereas, like, all the other ones do. I mean, Ultimate's kind of sucks anyway, because it just, like, doesn't do it as well as it should. But, like, Spider-Man Noir just doesn't do it at all. Yeah. I always forget that those spider emblems are behind this wall. Don't crawl on the wall. Don't crawl on that wall either. Come on. There's a hidden spider, apparently. Just for you. Ugh, doorway. Everything about this level is miserable and I hate it. Okay, so I'm gonna punch this guy. I don't need my spider sense anymore because I got the spider emblems that I wanted. Wail on this guy. He seems dead. I think I accidentally killed the other one, so I think it's time to move on with my life. Is there someone here? No.
Worthless, all of you! How can you protect me if you can't even protect yourselves? Finish the Spider-Man, or I'll finish you!
Oh, goody. It's a time section, and one I hate, and one I mentioned earlier. We'll discuss this later, though, because there's not a lot of time to mess around here. So, the name of the game here is Speed more than Stealth, which is annoyingly counterintuitive, considering that this is a Spider-Man Noir level, and they're pretty much all about stealth. Most of the time. So really... Oh, great. Spotlight. Where am I? Ugh. There's so many, like, stupid ledges in this section that just, like, block you from going places that you can't... Like, you can't see them. Because it's all dark here. Because you're supposed to stay in the shadows. But as I was saying, I recommend don't bother staying in the shadows. Instead, just, like, blitz your way across here. You've only got 45 seconds to do that, which is, like, no time at all.
Saying something. I didn't think anything could scare him. He's usually the scariest thing around. His breath always stinks, too.
Yeah, what's that guy eat?
Never seen Vulture like that. He was sweating bullets.
Yeah, and anything that scares a guy like that scares me.
The Spider wants to muscle in on this action. He's messing with the wrong gang. I'll fill him full of daylight.
It's nighttime.
Same principle.
It doesn't sound as good, though. A film full of nighttime?
Exactly.
See, this is why we're just goons. Because we have stupid discussions like this.
Reinforcements, huh? I'll take down every thug in this town if I have to.
Alright, yeah, so for anyone paying attention, I had like 6 seconds left at the end of that. Which, you know, goes to my argument that there's really not a whole lot of time to mess around and try and play stealth or like take out the guards on those walkways. Which would make your life easier, but they give you 45 seconds to get across that. And it takes you something like 30 seconds just to like actually get from one end to the other. Like if you were like going at max speed. Like it takes a significant chunk of your time just crossing that distance. So you don't really have any luxury time to like play it smart and stay in the shadows like the game suggests if you want to make the challenge. If you don't care, take your time because it's probably not that hard to just wait for the light to come by and like not get shot at a whole bunch. I don't really care if they shoot at me. I care more about getting this level done quickly. And, you know, I'm trying to get these challenges done for you guys so that you know how this game works. I know how this game works.
Right in the kisser.
And well, the noir parts of this game mostly work like pissing me off, effectively. Now, as I think I stated when I was playing the Hammerhead level, that went a lot better than I really expected. Oh, come on, shut up, all of you. Yeah, these guys with the red vests, they throw grenades and they have like these super kicks that like travel at the speed of sound or some nonsense. I really hate these guys. They're like the medium enemies for the level. There's sort of like 3 classifications of enemies. Enemies who don't ever block are like the light ones, and they just come in and like try and like wail on you and stuff. Medium ones will block, but like don't have a ton of health, unlike the heavy guys, which are like those hammer dudes back in the bar. Those guys can block, and like all their attacks will stun you, and they're just generally obnoxious, and I hate them.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's time for the Vulture to feast.
Yeah? Eat this!
Alright, we're going to pause it here. We're going to stop it for today. But before I go, I'm going to make one comment. Vultures don't work that way. What do I mean by that? I'll probably explain it tomorrow. See you then. By tomorrow, I mean the next time I post, not actually tomorrow, because I don't have the time, energy, or patience to do that. I barely have the patience to play this level. So, you know, I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video and left some comments of a positive nature and subscribe to my channel so that you can watch more of me playing these levels. Because as much as I hate this level, I like this game a lot. This level is super unfortunate, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I want it to go away. And I'm gonna make it go away, and that quest continues next time. See you then.